I tried tacos in Calgary, Alberta and Toronto, Ontario, so let's begin this video now. Okay, so for a little bit of context, I think there's only 1 to 2 restaurants from Toronto specifically, but the vast majority of the taco joints that you'll see in this video are in fact from Calgary, Alberta. I saw a video on YouTube in regards to the must-try places, and I had the chance to try a few of them, but I'm getting a lot of continuous comments in regards to trying places that I've never heard of, or I didn't necessarily hit all the taco places on the list provided in that one video. I'll try to find it and then link in the description below. If I can't find it, then I apologize. But yeah, when you're in Toronto, I think definitely you should try Gus Taco, as you could see in the beginning video here for sure. I think it's renowned in the city of Toronto. It's definitely worth the try if you're in the city. You can find locations in Kensington Market. That's probably the more famous one, but you can find other Gus Taco locations all over the downtown Toronto area too as well. So I guess with that being said, let's just start the video now. Alright, Gus Taco in Toronto, Ontario, and here's what I thought of the tacos. So I actually got the carnitas flavor, and Gus Taco is definitely the place to go to if you want tacos in Toronto, and here's what I thought. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. It was really good, so leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and peace. Yeah, no, I think definitely one thing that stood out to me for sure when trying Gus Tacos was the quality, because I think this specific place did add guac. Can't quite remember because this was sometime in May or April of last year. Okay, let's be honest. I think like the best Mexican food is probably obviously one in Mexico, like Mexico City or like Baja California. Fact of the matter, it's then California, San Diego next, and that arguably could be a lot better than Mexico because of the quality of the ingredients, right? I think we can all kind of agree with that, but I'm not gonna assume anything because I'm not Mexican and I might be uninformed about like what truly is good. But in terms of Canada, I was surprised that you can actually get some pretty decent tacos here if you go to the correct place for sure, and Gus Tacos is definitely one of those places. All the places that I presumably have been going to in this video are going to be close to authentic Mexican tacos, and that's sort of what I was aiming for. On the caveat side, I may have tried a few not so authentic places, and then you'll see a score in regards to that, but the point being is Gus Taco definitely exceeded my expectations, therefore the high rating, and it wasn't too expensive either. You can see the price in the back there, it says $5, so within 2024 to 2025 standards, it's pretty decent. So again, if you haven't had the chance to do already, try Gus Tacos because it's definitely worth it for sure. I tried Cholitos in Calgary, Alberta, and here's what I thought of my tacos. So this is from the Calgary Farmers South location, and it costed $10 for both tacos. Amazing deal. So we're going to be starting off with the barbacoa taco, which is adobo sauce, cilantro, and onion. Godsend, amazing, so good. And the chiquito taco, which is slow cooked pork with pickled red onions, super duper good. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So good. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and peace. Okay, so for that taco place, it's located in the Calgary Farmers Market South location. I think I did mention that in the short video, but yeah, I had a really good experience. It's like right when you enter, there's going to be a food court with an abundance of different food places. It's going to be on the left hand side going in. Analog Coffee just being right over here, then you keep walking and then you'll see it. Yeah, for me, I didn't think it was too inexpensive, and I had lower expectations because it's embedded in a farmer's market. So what can you expect for that? You would expect like a restaurant joint that's kind of classy and cool looking, or like kind of like run down to be a lot better in terms of taco quality. But going into this place, I thought it was really good when trying the food, and I was genuinely surprised. So if you're in the Calgary Farmers Market South area, try Cholitos Tacos because you definitely won't be disappointed for sure, and I highly recommend it, and therefore the score was good in regards to that. And it's just like one of the top tier places I've tried so far in terms of tacos here in Calgary, but there are other options that you could try too as well, so be on the lookout for that, and let's just move on for sure. I tried Blanco's fish taco in Calgary, Alberta, and here's what I thought of the food. So I think one taco is going to cost you around $6, which is honestly pretty expensive in my opinion, and here's what I thought of the taste. It was pretty mid, so I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. It was alright. So with that being said, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and peace. Yeah, so for Blanco, there's like a multiple amount of locations here in Calgary, Alberta. There's like 17, and then there's also Kensington as well. There may or may not be more locations, but I have to do more research in regards to that, but I probably won't anyway, to be honest. Point being is that this taco was quite bland, and it didn't have the authenticity that I was quite looking for in terms of eating a taco. And considering the fact that you have places like Cholitos, and you'll see another place that I really enjoyed too as well, this was kind of more so on the mid side, I would say, and it wasn't nearly as good as the quality that I've had versus other places, that being like, you know, Gus Taco and Cholito and so on and so forth. So I was a little disappointed with the overall quality. Should you go there? I would say you could probably skip out on this one. It's not necessary, but if you're close by and you're like with a bunch of friends, I'm sure the vibe is nice. Sure, why not? But just lower your expectations in regards to actually trying the taco. So I would say that's something to keep in mind for sure. And let's just move on to the next place, because I think I remember just ordering it takeout for for that taco and just wanting to see if I could try it. And I guess it wasn't worth it necessarily. I could probably live without it, as harsh as that sounds. Let's move on. Try the native tongues takiri carne asada in Calgary, Alberta, and here's what I thought of my taco. And to be honest, it wasn't the best. It's $6.99, so I'm gonna say a 7 out of 10. It was just alright. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe in peace. Yeah, I was a little disappointed with native tongues too. I'm relatively close in the University District, and I would say it was like more underwhelming than overwhelming for sure. I thought the meat for this specific one was quite dry. It was $6.99 too for a taco. There are like $5 options, $4 options, but I decided to choose this one because it looked good based on the menu and stuff. There's a lot of better places that you can go to in Calgary. It kind of had a super nice vibe inside when I went inside. I think it was about, say at this point, like a month ago. Time flies like crazy. That's insane. But yeah, like again, this is definitely not one of those places that you want to visit to. If you really had a choice, I would probably go again just because I'm like relatively close and it's pretty accessible food that I can eat on a whim. So yeah, I'll probably see myself going there at some point in time. But if you really want quality and really good experience, it's not going to be the first choice. I'm sorry. I think you can find a lot better taco places versus that one, and I just hate to be that guy, but it is what it is. So let's just move on to the next video. I tried Cholitos barbacoa tacos in Calgary, Alberta, and here's what I thought of the food. So it's going to cost you $4.75 for one barbacoa taco. This was at the Calgary Farmers Market South location. So flipping good. So 8.5 out of 10. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe in peace. I tried Moose and Poncho in Calgary, Alberta, and here's what I thought of all the tacos. So we're going to be starting off with the carnitas taco. I actually thought this was pretty good, pretty authentic in my opinion, so I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. And now we're gonna be moving on to the chicharron. This is my personal favorite. I liked it a lot, so I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. Everything will be in First Street Market. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out, guys. Yeah, so that wraps up the entire video there. In terms of Moose and Poncho, that's going to be located in the First Street Marketplace in downtown Calgary, kind of relatively close to 17th. It's going to be just on a different side of town. It's definitely worth a visit to go to First Street Market in general, actually. So fun fact, it was actually featured on Drivers, Dive-Ins, and Drives. I'm not sure if it was that show specific. I think his name is Guy Fieri. When he came to Calgary, Alberta, he actually went to that very kind of food market and tried an abundance of different places. There's also like a famous Indian restaurant there too as well. There's pizza joints, Vietnamese food, Korean food, Italian food, there's burger joints, and then the Moose and Poncho. So it's a pretty diverse set of food. If you're penny pinching, I wouldn't recommend going there necessarily because some of the prices in that plaza or food court, so to speak, are pretty expensive. So just definitely keep that in mind. But overall, the quality of Moose and Poncho, how I really enjoyed it. I had a good experience and time. I think I went another time again past that video just because it was so good. I didn't record it though. All things being said, that is going to be on the upper list of places that you should definitely try for sure. I think on the top of the Calgarian list is Cholitos and Moose and Poncho, and on the lower end is Native Tongue, unfortunately, and Blanco. I'm obviously missing things. Like I have seen some of the comments on my YouTube shorts in regards to other places that I will eventually go to. I'll get to it. It's just I typically make my shorts videos on the weekend only, and I try not to spend money during the weekdays. That's how I'm able to do all this sort of videos and balance everything out, because if I were to eat out every day, of course we would all know that's very expensive and that's quite irresponsible to do. You might as well cook at home. But on the weekend, that's where you sort of can go out and try the places that you always want to try. And I'm kind of giving you a guide of the taco places that you should try, and you don't have to try nearly as much. On an overall basis, all of these places are good in terms of taste. I would just choose some over the others, but you're never gonna go wrong with tacos because tacos is flippin' awesome and amazing, and I'm honestly just gonna leave it at that. So yeah. Okay, so I haven't said this already. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try to post every single week, about twice a week. And so with that being said, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. So peace out.